OMG, what? Follow E on OMG, who? Follow E. OMG, yeah, follow E. Now, who that be? Hell, that be me. Follow E. What's up, OMG? Follow E. Gang, gang, gang. What's going on? Now, that in YouTube world today, baby. Well, today, y'all, we are going to do baked ribs and some baked chicken. And I'm going to show y'all how y'all can prep this the night before. Come home, put your oven on 375. Once again, 375. Get that done, and all you have to do is throw you some sides together. So let's get started. I'm not going to waste no time because I want y'all to see how quick and easy you can do this. First of all, you can season it any way you want to, but I'm going to tell you how I'm seasoning mine. I'm going to use some Larry seasoning salt. It doesn't matter about the name. It's seasoning salt, okay? I'm also going to use some granulated garlic powder. Not with no salt. There's no sodium in this. Some people think sodium is in this. This is garlic powder. There is no sodium, okay? Then in this onion powder as well, there is no sodium. So this is onion powder, okay? Not onion salt, okay? Then we have some smoked paprika. This is going to give a little smoky smell, you know, all that going on for it, okay? We're going to use a little bit of thyme. No sodium in this, okay? And then we're going to use a little bit of Worcestershire, okay? We're going to use that. The word don't nobody know, okay? You know, we don't know if we're saying it right or not, but this is what we're going to use, and that's it. We're going to use it on the chicken, and we're going to use it on the rib. I have already cleaned my rib. This is something you could do the night before, have it already prepped, put it in the refrigerator, and you don't have to worry, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and season the meat. Okay, I knocked that off by mistake. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what to do. First of all, we're going to cut up some onions. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start out by cutting up some onions. Don't look at me. Look at the food, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to take 2 onions because we're going to use both of these whole entire onions, okay? I'm going to cut it like this. Cut both of the ends off. Slit that right there in the middle and just take that first peel off. We're not going to struggle. We're just going to go ahead and take that on off, okay? Right there. We're going to do the same with this one. How y'all day today? I'm telling you. And you can actually slow cook this as low as you want to. You can leave it on all night long and it'll be ready in the morning on a slow, like maybe 285. It'll cook for hours and it'll still be ready. It will be if you want to cook it all night. Okay? But we're going to do 375. And we're not in a rush to cook. We're not. You're not going to be in a rush. Throw this away. And then let me rinse my knife off from the peel and all that. I don't want that inside my food. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn around here and we're going to just cut right down the middle, okay? And we're going to need all of this onion, okay? And we're just going to do some nice little moon shape. We're going to break it up now. You don't have to do it thin, not extremely thin, but this is what we're going to do, some nice little moon shapes, okay? Take your time. Don't cut yourself. And then you can slit it down the middle. I'm going to leave that one whole. I'm going to do 1/2 slit and then I'm going to do 1/2 whole. Woo! And watch out for the crowning, okay? I know some of y'all glad I'm back in this kitchen, honey. I'm glad I'm back in here too. Shoulder's doing much better. Did not know it would take a whole year to really get it together, but it did. I still have some discomfort here and there, but not like it was. So that's the best part. Enough where I can get in here and really do it in for y'all. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take some of this whole onion and we're going to, let me move this out the way so y'all can see what I'm doing. Bring this pan. We're gonna take some of this whole onion and we're just gonna lay it down like this. Break it on up. Lay it down. Get some of that half of onion to fill in the blanks. Like that. Okay, we won't need a lot for the chicken because that pan is gonna be little. I'm doing both of them so you can see you can do it both ways this way, okay? And y'all don't have to worry about any liquid, no liquids. Not for real, okay? So that's about enough onion right here. I'm gonna take a little bit more. The more onion, the better at the bottom. Like I said, we won't need that much for the chicken. All right, so I already cleaned my rib, took the film off of it and everything. And so here it is. So we're gonna lay it on there like that. Let me wash my hands a little bit, get that off of there. Even though I'm gonna mess it right back up, don't worry. We're gonna take us some Larry seasoning salt. And this is where your sodium is gonna come in at. It's from this Larry seasoning salt, okay? Okay. Don't think that's a lot. It's not. I'm going to flip it over and do it on this side too. Okay? It is not. This is all of your sodium from here. And trust me, this is full, so a lot is not coming out the way you think it is. It is not. Then we're going to take our garlic powder. We're going to go ahead and finish this side. And then we'll finish up the other side. Our onion powder. You could be generous with this. Throw some on the onions if you want to. We're going to take our smoked paprika. Because once again, there is no sodium. Don't worry about too much on that one. It's full too. So a lot came out, but it's not really that much. Then we're going to do a little bit of thyme. And then we're going to rub it in. We're going to rub it in on this side. Don't worry. Some of it get on the onions. Don't worry. Let it get on the onions. It's all good. We're going to turn this on this side so we don't have to worry about any salt because we already put salt on this side, okay? And now we're going to go back with the onion and garlic powder again. You can use as much as you want. There is no sodium. If you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned, okay? Don't worry about too much of that right there. It's smoked paprika. And then we come in with some thyme. And then that's it. So now we're going to rub this in as well. It doesn't matter. Get on them sides, baby. Get on the sides. Get on the sides. Okay. Got that in there. And what we're going to do now, let me rinse that off my hands. Dry my hands off of y'all, because y'all know y'all be killing it, baby. Y'all be killing it. Y'all be calling everything y'all can find out. And we're just going to put a little bit of this in with Worcestershire right on top. You don't have to worry about putting it on the back. Don't worry about that, okay? Just a little bit. You can throw some on the onions as well, okay? Just a little bit, okay. We're done with that. I'm going to rub it up and down so it can go up and down here. And it can sit right there on top. And then guess what we're going to do, y'all? Because that's it. This is it. We're going to cover this up. Just like this. I don't have any of the big thick. I got to go to Sam's and get some bigger, the thicker aluminum foil. This is better. But we're going to make sure that this is good and tight and sealed on here, okay? Like that. And we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven at 375, okay? Slide that in there, 375 in the oven. Now we're going to do the chicken. I've already cleaned my chicken off. Please, people, rinse your chicken in cold water. Just rinse it. I know some people don't like to rinse it. They feel like the heat kills all the germs. But please, please, rinse your chicken. Okay, so We're gonna do this the same way. We're gonna throw the onions on the bottom, baby. Throw them onions and throw them onions. We throw them onions. Let's throw these onions on the bottom, just like that. Get it, use it, use it, get it, use it, get it. Y'all, this is so easy. Like I said, you can prep the night before, and all you got to do is turn the oven on and stick your meat in there. It's gonna take the ribs at least about 2 hours. So we definitely want to make sure the chicken will take less of time. I'm not gonna put these in here like that yet, because we still gotta season it. So I just got a few pieces of chicken, because I'm mostly a chicken kid person. So my kid, they can have the ribs. I'm gonna eat a couple of pieces though. But yeah, you can have the ribs. All right, so there go some garlic powder. We're gonna put some seasoning salt. Like I said, we're gonna use seasoning salt. I have to squeeze this out of here. So y'all, it is not as much as y'all think it is. And once I mix it all up, it ain't gonna be that way. We're gonna put some thyme. And then you can use as much thyme as you want. And we're gonna use some paprika. Okay. And then we're gonna use some onion powder. I already put the garlic powder on here. No sodium, so you can get crazy with that. And then we're just gonna mix it all up. Mix it all up. Go ahead and mix it up. You can mix it up with the onions, but we want the onions to be on the bottom. So what we're gonna do is this here. Make sure the meat is on top of the onions. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is because guess what? The onion makes the moisture. It makes the moisture. So let's make sure that the onion is on the bottom. Onion on the bottom. Onion on the bottom. And then we're going to do it just like that. Let me rinse my hands again. Rinse my hands. Rinse my hands again. Okay. And then we're going to throw a little Worcestershire. Hopefully I said that correctly. Right on top. That is just for a little marinade. And like I said, you can leave this in the refrigerator overnight, and it'll be good and ready for you to put in when you come home from work, okay? So clean as you go. And when you clean as you go, you don't have that much to do when you're finished cooking, okay? So once again, we're gonna put this on top of here. Just like that. We want it tight and keeping all of that heat in here, okay? There we go. All right, y'all. And we're gonna stick this in the oven as well. We're gonna put that on top because it's not gonna take as long as the rib is, okay? So what I want y'all to do, I want y'all to sit back and relax while that cook. I'm gonna show y'all how to make the barbecue sauce that I'm gonna put on top of it and baste it and make it taste even better. So I'll be waiting on y'all in 5, 4. I'm sorry, that was so wrong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm back, and y'all, I am telling you that it smells so good in here right now. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and make our sauce really quickly. I already washed my hands, so hey, let's get started on this sauce, okay? What you're gonna need before I put y'all down here, I'm sorry, you're gonna need some onion powder, and you're gonna need some garlic powder. Like I said, no sodium, okay? And then you're gonna need a little bit of hot sauce. You can use whatever barbecue sauce you like. I'm using Sweet Baby Ray, regular barbecue sauce. And we're gonna put a little hoisin in this sauce, okay? So let's get started making this really quickly. And a lemon, okay? A lemon. All right, let's get started really quickly. We knock this on out so y'all can see what really is going on. Okay, we have our bowl, and we're gonna put in our barbecue sauce first, okay? Now remember, we got chicken and we have the ribs. So we're gonna basically put the majority of this in here, okay? We're gonna also add in our hoisin. You don't have to put a lot in there, just about maybe a spoon and a half full. A little bit of onion powder. Just cover the top part all the way around. That's the best way I can say. Because I don't measure, I do it by eye. And then we got the, well, garlic powder and then the onion powder. Same thing amount around. Okay, we're not going to use a lot. We're just going to use a little bit, but you can use as much as you want. I'm just going to shake it up really, really good up in here. All right, that'll work. And then we're going to go in with the lemon. Cut that lemon up real quickly. You can use all of it. I'm just going to use half a lemon. And this is a big juicy lemon, so that's good. Get one good big juicy lemon and use half of it. And like I said, you could do all of this before the day before. Been washing my hands. That is fresh water. Okay, so let's mix it all up. Get it good and blended. You can use a whisk if you want to. I'm just not. This is gonna work just fine right here. Now let me get a little taste test and let me see if I got my little heat twang. Not too much of a heat, just a hint. This is exactly what I want. That twang right there. Okay. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna open up this chicken and see what it's looking like. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look at that right there. I told you we didn't put any moisture into this. We didn't do any of that. It got its own moisture from them onions, which is the best part. We're not gonna dump any of this juice. Well, maybe just a little bit, not much. Just a little bit. Gonna leave some at the bottom, please do. And all we're gonna do is basically, we're gonna paint our chicken. Okay? And we're gonna paint it really, really good. Okay? Because once we do this, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in the oven again for about 5 more minutes. Okay? 5 good more minutes. Five good more minutes. And baby, it's gonna come out glistening and looking beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite chicken. That part, okay? Now we're gonna put this in uncovered. We're not gonna cover it. Okay. For about 5 more minutes. It's gonna come out shining bright, and while we're doing that, we're gonna get these ribs up out of here, okay? Because these ribs are done. Let me show y'all what we working with on this one. Now this came straight out the oven. So there's gonna be some heat coming up out that pan. Look how pretty that rib look right there. Whew. And I'm gonna pick this up like I didn't just pull that out the oven. But look how pretty that look right there. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do the same thing, baby. We're gonna put our barbecue sauce on this thing here, and we're gonna paint it on here, okay? Making this very easier for me right here, doing it this way. Instead of dipping and painting and painting and dipping. Y'all see that? Get all up and through and around these crevices here. I can't wait. We're gonna do this the same way for 5 minutes, okay? The same way. All on the side. Okay? All right, y'all. Okay. We're gonna put this in the oven for 5 more minutes, and baby, we'll be right. We will be right back for the finishing touches, baby. And I know y'all gonna love it. So I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you in a minute. Boom. All right, y'all. I'm back. Let's see what the finishing product looked like after 5 minutes sitting in the oven, kind of getting that light glaze, glistening glaze on it, okay? Let's see. Let's start with the chicken first. All right. Let me tilt y'all down a little bit so y'all can see what's going on. This is the finishing look of it. Thumbnail. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, now let's look at the rib. Oh man, that looks so good. I'm telling you, it looks so good. Let's see what we're working with, y'all. I know I'm using the wrong knife, but hey, guess what? It's supposed to cut like butter anyway. Look at that. You see that bone coming out of there? Oh my goodness. Both of the bones done came out of here. I'm telling you what I'm saying, and when I'm saying what I'm saying, it's what I'm saying. Ugh. All right, y'all. Do y'all see how that bone, piping hot bone? Okay. This is piping hot, y'all. But well, I'll tell you, this is breaking up. This is something, like I said, we could just throw in the oven. It might not be like the grill, but you also can put a little of that liquid smoke on there too. Let me give you a grill taste too. No grill flavor. No. I'm gonna put some cabbage with this now. And we're gonna have a funky good time. And the chicken is like that too. Okay, anyway, I want y'all to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, comment down below, and share, okay? I want y'all to come back following OMG, what? Follow E on OMG, who? Follow E, OMG, yeah, follow E. Who that be? Hell, that be me. Peace. Boom.